So balance in reverse. You could be having some trouble balancing something. You could be rejecting back to balance something or refusing to balance it. On the other end or the outside of it, somebody could be coming towards you with this balance energy, wanting you to balance something out. That could be something with them, or that could be with something else. Let's see where this balance in reverse energy is coming from, y'all. Let's see. So, Nine of Cups in reverse. Sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievement, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and failure. This could be something that you're experiencing. You could either be experiencing it or you're rejecting it, trying to prevent this from happening. Mind you, this makes sense because the personal card is balanced in reverse. So if you're having issues balancing something, you could be suffering some sorrow from not being able to balance things. Shattered dreams, just from things being out of control, underachieving, just because you're not balanced in your life and not, maintaining your priorities. Overindulging, dissatisfaction, and failure. So Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Chariot, ambition, direction, willpower, control, success, self-discipline, focus, determination. I feel like this is the energy you need, or the energy that you're trying to tap into to prevent this sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievement, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and this failure. Mind you, the personal card is balanced in reverse. Hey, y'all, hey. The original personal card is balanced in reverse. So either something isn't being balanced, you're rejecting some balanced energy, probably aren't being successful with balancing things out. I feel like this Chariot energy is what you're trying to focus on, but the Nine of Cups in reverse is kind of what you're suffering. You want the direction, you want the control, you want the willpower, you want the success, self-discipline, focus, and determination. But because things aren't balanced the way you need to, this could be your work schedule, this could be your priorities, this could be your effort, this could be whatever. But because things aren't balanced, you're experiencing some sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievements, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and some failure. I feel like the Nine of Cups is more what you're feeling. Chariot is the direction you're trying to head into. Now hold on, y'all, because y'all know this Star Energy card got some little nudie on it. They're going to be thinking I'm showing porn, so let me fix it. Hold on, let me fix it. It's too early for porn, y'all. Should be too early for porn. I don't know why they would think I'd be on here showing. Okay, so the Star upright. Hope, direction, renewal, trust, belief, positivity, creativity, inspiration, positivity, and rebirth. I feel like you're in your Star energy. I even feel like this balance in reverse is a fear you're having. This may not even be something that's actually playing out in your life. This may be something that's in your mind. I think this Nine of Cups in reverse is your fear, the sorrow, shattered dreams. And it's because you're coming out of something. You're having this rebirth. Okay, you're in your Star energy. But mind you, I don't know why you're fearing this. Well, I take that back. Your fear may be your gasoline, your fueling this Chariot energy. This ambition, direction, willpower, control, success, self-discipline, focus, determination. Okay, the Star is hope, direction, renewal, trust, belief, positivity, creativity, inspiration, positivity, and rebirth. Child, you are literally flying through this rebirth phase with gasoline draws. You can pretty much say that. Child, you is hot to trot. Okay, you got fire up under your heels. You're not playing, and I even feel like you're in that energy because you're fearing the imbalance of things. You're fearing the results of a Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups coming out of whatever it is you're coming out of. This give me you hightailing it. You running so fast, can't shit from whatever you're rebirthing out of. You running so fast, you don't want none of this shit to even touch you. Nine of Cups upright, ambitious, accomplishment, seize the moment, big changes, tenacity, determination. This is more your energy. The only thing bad I can see going wrong with this is you so focused, you so determined. I mean, things could kind of get out of whack. But I mean, coming out of a rebirth, it's like you have the trauma to see that though too. And this may be coming from your trauma too. Like your trauma will guide you right back to the direction you're supposed to be going into because of that fear of going back to that place that broke you. Or going back to that person, place, or thing that broke you. So I don't even see that coming up so far. I really feel like the balance in reverse is more in your head, more of your fears, more of your PTSD, trauma type shit. Oh, let me see. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, fine and balance, y'all. Y'all think y'all can. Original card is balance in reverse. Okay, I really feel like you're in the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, fine and balance, y'all. Y'all think y'all can. Original card is balance in reverse. Okay, I really feel like you're in the fear of being imbalanced. So find and balance, time management, adaptability, priorities, making a choice. This is what you're focusing on. You're trying to make sure you make the right choices so you don't get thrown into this imbalance. Because I really feel like you think if you get thrown in this imbalance, you're going to suffer some sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievement, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and failure. So you are literally, when I say you're picking your choices wisely, I feel like you're literally breaking shit down, the cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? The pros and the cons. Like, I really feel like you think mentally you can't afford to make a bad decision. And mind you, there's nothing wrong with that because you're not doing anything but like pampering or, you know, babying or nurturing your own mentality because you're coming out of a rebirth. You're like, when you come out of a rebirth, you're kind of fragile. You're really fragile. Like, you're literally tiptoeing on the thin line of breaking. Mentally, I understand. I done been there a few times. Like when I tell you that line is so thin to break down, and I'm talking about breaking down from a place where you can't even pull yourself back from. I feel like this is why you're being cautious on your choices. This is why you're being cautious on things that you focus your energy on, your attention on, your energy, things you're bringing around you, things you're bringing in your aura, things you're bringing in your energy. Okay, things, you know what I'm saying, things that even catch your eye. Like, I really feel like you're focused on your brain muscle, keeping that focused, keeping that in check. Six of Pentacles upright. Generosity, shared wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, stability. I feel like you're even being cautious about your choices with your Six of Pentacles too. Who you're being generous with, who you're going to share your wealth with, who you're going to give and receive prosperity from, your financial support, stability. I even think emphasis on finding balance with financial support and stability too. I feel like this is a part of this imbalance too, that you're trying to keep or prevent from happening. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So lack of long-term vision, laziness, loss of reward, being delayed, impatience, limited success, unfinished work. These are your fears. But mind you, because these are your fears, this is why you have this Knight of Swords energy. This is why you're so ambitious. Seizing the moment, big changes, tenacity, determination. Because you're refusing not to have a long-term vision. You're refusing to be lazy. You're refusing to not be rewarded. You're refusing delays, impatience, limited success, unfinished work. Like, literally, you're refusing the imbalance. All of those things cause imbalances. Nine of Pentacles upright. See, abundance, elegance, luxury, self-sufficiency, and independence, material security, rewarded efforts. I feel like this is where you're already sitting. Just because mind you, just because you're going through a rebirth don't mean you're not abundant. I feel like you're already sitting in your abundance. You were probably abundant before this, before you got thrown into whatever you was going through to cause a rebirth. I feel like your rebirth is really just, I don't want to say polishing you up, but it's really just cleaning up your edges type shit and protecting your abundance, protecting your wealth, protecting those that you're being generous to and sharing your wealth with. You know, I think that's all a part of finding this balance for you. Not only just balancing it, protecting it in the future. So Four of Wands upright, celebration, employment, community, home, gathering, stability, belonging, teamwork, reunion, balance. Balance is on here too, y'all. Dignified. Yeah. I just feel like you just want your life balanced out. I just feel like you're just trying to make all decisions you need to comb out the kinks, to prevent all of these characteristics you feel that could probably throw off your stability, your sanctity, your wholeness, your overall being. This 9 and 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I really feel like, you know, that's your fear. Are those characteristics affecting your abundance in your home life, your celebrations, your stability, your team? Just for confirmation, y'all. Page of Wands in reverse. This is more of the characteristics you're avoiding, and I think more your paranoia, what you're paranoid about seeing. Hastiness, impatient, impulsive, restless, unreliable, distracted, easily tricked, lacks direction, pessimist. Now, mind you, this could also go for your team members too. This could be some imbalance that needs to happen in your household, along your immediate family, or I see immediate family also as your team. So if either of your team members may be suffering these characteristics, they could be the ones too putting you in fear of this imbalance. That may be something that you need to check too. If that is the same characteristics you're displaying, primarily this one, it's probably what you're going to have to do with those family members. You're going to have to check that. And probably the wealth that you're being generous or sharing with them, or financial support, stability too, you're probably going to have to check the balance on that too. All right, y'all.